Good morning, consciousness. My English is not that fantastic. I mean, I just adore to speak English. I love the Beatles. I love Osho, and I hear constantly Osho speaking and that marvelous voice, which is pretty healing and makes so good to me. And after I was born, I was hearing Walt Disney songs and all those films. So I enjoy to hear my Indian friends, hello, uh, talking in English and whispering things and telling things and speaking in the MSN and all that stuff from the internet, this marvelous YouTube and so on. Something which is happening around the world, if you allow me to speak about it, is the problem of the waters. It is becoming critical in many parts of this world, this beautiful world, despite the fact even you are made of water, perhaps 80%, I don't remember exactly. Well, there is less and less water that we can drink. And in my country, in my place here in São Paulo, many people continue using water from the taps to wash their residences, generally only their residences, the way our society here is built. And also they use it to wipe out from the front of their houses flowers and leaves from the trees, and many people are throwing newspapers, and the media is becoming richer and richer, and they are producing papers and newspapers and newspapers and newspapers and announcements, selling this, selling that, selling. You can buy my product, buy my product, buy my product, and all this comes in little slices or bigger slices of paper. It goes to the streets with the leaves and with the flowers and with the branches of the trees. And in São Paulo, a great amount of trees are being destroyed. They are dried in their roots, and they just collapse because the climate of the earth is changing, and here it is becoming very critical. The rains are becoming wilder and wilder. And there is a system like everywhere else. No, not everywhere else, not in India, I suppose, but here in São Paulo, a lot of conducts to take the water and take to rivers. That's ridiculous, because we have 3 rivers here, and immensely full of dirt. I am not going to say what kind of dirt, please. I'm not going to say what kind of dirt there is in the river, but if you go nearby the Rio Pinheiros and the Tamanduateí, the Tietê, I don't know, there are 3. But it's my experience, Tamanduateí and Rio Pinheiros, it is really a shaming. It's the smelt. It is dirt. And yesterday there was here in front of this house where I live, in Brooklyn, the name of the street is Texas, and there was a tremendous flood of water, if my English is correct. The water is flowing with dirt and brown water coming with barren water. And there was really nearly a river here. It came even inside of the house a little bit here, and in my neighbor it entered really there when the cars were passing by, running hysterically to escape from the water. They produce um, waves and waves of dirty water if you come here to see the street. And the people continue throwing this garbage and papers and Coca-Cola cans and zillions of things. You think that one person... I heard my friend Zeppelini, Fabio Zeppelini. Hello, Fabio. He went to Germany and then to Japan, or to Japan directly. And he told me that if you are in Japan, I have an experience of Germany, it's not so wild, but if you are in Japan and you are smoking on the street and you throw the slice of cigarette on the street, you can be arrested. Never go to Japan, in Osaka, Tokyo, or I don't know if everywhere there, but wherever he was, I think Osaka or Tokyo, don't throw a piece of paper on the street. You're going to have problems with the police. But here, what to do? The problem is that one people who throws an old newspaper on the street could be okay. Another person, a magazine, an old magazine. Another person, the handkerchief. Another person, a lot of leaves from his tree, but he doesn't want to put it on the garbage, so he will throw on the street. Only one person. In São Paulo we are 20 million people. We are 20 million people here in São Paulo, and we are really getting a wild environment now. You imagine 20 million people throwing garbage on the street. 20 million people throwing garbage on the street. It is really weird and wild. People should stop that. Well, I'm speaking in English. I'm talking here in the YouTube, and Brazilian people don't used to hear things and understand English. In Germany, a lot of people do. In Holland, here. So I don't know. I'm just speaking. I love to speak English. I love India, I love Osho, I love Miten, I love Premal, I love my friends, even my mother, I love her. Somehow, I love neighbors, somehow. I love Francisco and people. And H24 from the YouTube, I love the YouTube. Somehow I appreciate to work with computers. I'm just speaking about, but we should just make all effort not to dirt things our dirty world. In the words of Osho, you can go to the YouTube and click on Osho or search for Osho, and you can see there, please don't treat this world like your garbage tin, or something like so. And it is like so. This is not your waiting room where people spit on it and dirt on it. We have to have reverence for this life. Therefore, people from the Jorei Center, from our friend Meisho Sama, it's another master, they made the sacred place. But everything should be a sacred place. Thank you. Taza.